Good morning, Dan with Country Creek Builders. We are back in Lakeville, Minnesota. I am really excited to show you this bathroom. It's a great transformation, and I want to show you some of the new things that are coming on the market and that people are starting to really like and adding into their bathroom projects. There was a see-through fireplace in this corner and a big soaking tub. We took all that out to make an area that felt more like a spa. So you can see we have a freestanding tub and an electric fireplace. We have the tile on the fireplace wall that matches the shower. So that's a really cool look. It ties everything together. And you're gonna start to notice on this bathroom project that the tiles for the floor and the shower are very large tiles. That is becoming more and more popular. It's becoming so popular that we ended up having to purchase a very large tile saw, which is $2,500, in order to make sure that we were able to cut these tiles. So this fireplace is a simplified electric fireplace. It's only 5.5 inches deep. We had to frame a wall inside of the exterior wall, so there's another 2x6 wall here. The reason we do that is because we can't have this fireplace in the exterior wall because you'll lose your insulation value. So that's why we have this wall framed here. We also added a cap to the wall which matches the countertop. That's a really good thing that Country Creek Builders does on all of our jobs, is we have the material for the countertop match where we can. So you'll see it matches the recessed shelf. It also matches the floating bench. So an electric fireplace is a lot thinner, therefore you don't have to have that 21, 22-inch framed box, so it gives you more room in your bathroom or whichever room you're thinking about putting a fireplace. The other thing that we like about the fireplace is that linear fireplace is becoming more and more popular. The reason for that is it's a really nice look, but also when you want a TV above your fireplace, that's not the case here, but you don't have to have that TV up so high because the fireplace is not as tall as your standard gas fireplace. So you'll see in this bathroom we have very large tiles. We have 2x4 tiles on the floor and 2x4 tiles on the shower walls. There's a couple reasons why they're becoming more and more popular. One is people like the big look of the tiles, and the second reason, in my opinion, is that you have a lot less grout. So we still use an 1/8 inch grout line on all our jobs, but because the tiles are so large, you have a lot less grout. So if you look at the shower, you'll see that that tile has a lot of graining and movement in it. And Corey, my tile guy, did an amazing job of making sure that the graining and the movement all lined up, and you'll see that in a video here in a second. So the bathtub here was a little bit of a problem for us on this job, and it had to do with codes. So we can't deviate from the codes. The tub that we originally had selected had the drain on this end of the tub, which is fine under normal conditions. However, because the drain for this tub runs that way, we could only be 41 inches away from the vent. So we had to just take the tub back, get the same exact tub, but with the drain the opposite end. So those kind of problems can pop up on your remodeling project. It's something that you need to be aware of, but at Country Creek Builders, we kind of run into these things all the time, and so we do know how to react and then work around them to make sure that you end up getting the bathroom that you want. So here we are with the vanity. It's a popular vanity with a custom stain. We added a tower on this project. The nice thing about the tower is that we have the ability to put outlets on each side. It keeps the backsplash area clean. This is a drawer. Sometimes we put a fake drawer in here, but we made this tower a little bit wider so we could have an actual drawer in here. The homeowners wanted really tall drawers in the center for their towel storage. So that's the ability of a custom cabinet, is to be able to design it to do exactly what you want. And that's exactly what this is. This is a custom cabinet designed specifically to the homeowner's request. So behind the vanity, we have full height tiles. These are again 2x4 tiles that we put up here. We put them up before we put the tower in. It's a really nice look, no grout, one line across, just because that's how we had to install it. So it's a really cool look rather than having the standard 4-inch splash that sits on the countertop. One of the other features that we do when we design our cabinets at Country Creek Builders is that we have a full height door underneath the vanity. A lot of times you'll see a false panel right here. I don't particularly like that look. So we have this full height door, and then what we have is a modesty panel behind it, so you don't see the underside of the sink. I think it's a nice look. It really kind of gets rid of that extra panel on the top of the cabinet doors. So on all our bathroom projects, we try to do layered lighting. So here you have your standard vanity lights, and then above that we have a light fixture, and then over the tub we have recessed lights. Also over the shower we try to add recessed lights. That gives you different lighting options, and it also makes your bathroom a lot more bright, and therefore it doesn't feel dull. So now here we are at the other end of the bathroom where the shower is. The shower pretty much stayed the same size as the original shower, except we did everything custom with the tile, full size 2x4 tile that matches the fireplace tile. We also did a corner bench And the bottom of the recessed shelf is the same material as the bench and the countertop. So if you take a look at the tile in here, it just turned out amazing. Took a lot of extra time to make sure that the graining kind of flowed through this because it's a very active tile. So it looks good. We did a 2x2 hex on the floor, and then we had a frameless shower door kit installed. If you have a bathroom that you need to update or that you want to have an incredible spa experience, give Country Creek Builders a call at 952-484-9812. We sit down and have a conversation with you. We can talk about what can be done, what can't be done, and then we'll start talking about numbers and find out exactly what you want to do to your home. If you want to go to our website and visit, it's countrycreekbuilders.com. We have a lot of videos on there. It really shows you what we do. We do a lot of bathrooms, a lot of kitchens, and a lot of basements. So if you have a project at your home that you're looking at doing, reach out, give us a call, and let's have a conversation.